Genghis Khan looks south across Sukhbata Square in the middle of Ulaanbaatar, and there, just 3.5 kilometers away, is Bogd Khan Uul, the oldest nature reserve in the world. At 42,000 hectares it's not especially large, and nor does it have a long list of endangered species living within it. Its significance comes, however, from being just so very close to a capital city with half the whole country's population. The mountain is sacred to many, and the peak of Tsetsugun is a major pilgrimage site. Not surprisingly, Bogd Khan Uul is a popular recreation area, and at weekends and holidays hundreds and thousands of people come here for picnicking, for hiking, and just to breathe some pure air. Ulaanbaatar is a rapidly modernizing city, and many of the green areas that there used to be within it have now gone. In the centre of town there are certainly places where people go of an evening to spend time with their friends and families. And there's even scope for window shopping in some of the more unlikely Mongolian stores. Or to watch football with friends, cheering for the correct team, or even for the wrong team. The closest part of Bogd Khan Uul to Ulaanbaatar is the Zaisang Valley. Just 8 years ago this was grassy steppe, but now there are apartment blocks and private houses. The land use licenses for these were actually given for tourism establishments, or, in this case, for a training facility. What in fact was built was the Constitutional Court. In other Bogd Khan valleys, a variety of accommodation has been built, including private houses and hotels. This is Nukt, the most densely populated valley after Zaisang, and it has some of the largest private houses anywhere in the Ulaanbaatar area. The current administration has been taking steps to address the issues and has cancelled the licenses of 59 individuals and entities who held land use certificates but had not yet started developing them. This and other government moves over the last 9 months had made us feel that it would be possible to design a good conservation project with Bogd Khan at the very centre. It's so accessible, so iconic, so revered, that we felt we could use it as a window to the entire protected area system in Mongolia. We recently completed our final preparation mission, and after a video conference with colleagues in Beijing and in Washington DC, we went to the Ministry of Nature, Environment and Tourism to discuss with senior management there the terms and the content of the project. Mr. Jagal Saikhang in the centre here is the Vice Minister, flanked on the left by Mr. Namkhai, Head of Protected Areas, and by Enkhbat, who is the GEF focal point. There were a lot of details to agree, not least how to deal with the few but still significant number of poor people who came from settlements such as Yamak here in the southwest of Bogd Khan Uul to gather fuel wood and berries. Once the two sides saw eye to eye, we then reported to Mr. Gansukh, the Minister of Nature, Environment and Tourism, to describe to him the remaining processing steps and the remaining issues that had to be dealt with. If all goes according to plan, we should be able to have money flowing by the end of this year. If you want to learn more, you can go to the World Bank website and see the various documents there.